Hmm. So people started saying, Praise and Kenneth are dating. Praise and Kenneth are dating. They're in a relationship. Yeah. And you know what that did to me? Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, it's been a while. I posted here and I'm glad I'm doing it today again. And of course, I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm here to stay. Like I'm here to stay because of you. Alright, so you know the vibe in this channel, you know how we do it in this channel. And if you don't know, probably this is your first time of coming across my video, then let me introduce you to our vibe in this channel. In this channel, I tell interesting stories, stories that will get you going. You know, I tell stories, some of the stories are fiction, some are true life stories, and you will also get to hear people tell their stories as time goes on. Like, this channel is just full of the vibe. And in the stories, you will learn a lot of things. In the stories, you get solutions to some problems you've been encountering, even futuristic problems. You will get solutions to them from the stories you'll be hearing in this channel. And this channel also gets to answer your questions by telling you a story. So if you have a question, you can ask me in the comment section and I will tell you a story answering that very question. Another thing we do in this channel is we get to discover ourselves. Yes, we get to know how to work with ourselves better, how to make the best out of our life. So we talk about self-discovery in this channel. It does full practice. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button right now. Alright, so in this weekend story, I'll be telling you a story on how so it's a true life story, how I got into a relationship by mistake. No, it sounds funny, but that's just the truth. A lot of people get into relationship by mistake, and the consequences. One of it is heartbreak, but then there are so many other dangers. So in the story, I titled "Undefined Relationship." You'll be learning how I got into a relationship by mistake. You'll be learning how, of course, that's how it happened. You're also going to be learning the dangers, the consequence of getting into a relationship by mistake. And at the end of the story, I'll be giving you a few tips on how to avoid getting into a relationship by mistake. So stay tuned and let's get the story started. Should I be telling you my name right now? I think you should know it already, but in case you don't, my name is Chiso, and that's my Igbo name. So my English name is Praise. So I'm going to be telling you Praise story today, like Praise's story today. Okay. So this actually happened years ago when I was still in school. Now I'm a graduate. I'm ready to go for my master's, my PhD. But for now, I'm a graduate. So this story happened when I was still in school. 2 years ago, I had this very close male friend. Now, for the sake of the story, because it's a true life story, and the people involved in the story are still very much alive, and of course, they are going nowhere. They will stay on this earth till they fulfill the reason why God brought them. So, I'm not wishing them death. Because it's a true life story, I'll be giving them fictional names, okay? So, I had this very close friend, a guy, and I'm going to name him Kenneth for the story. So, that was really important. Take it like that. I believe it's cool with you. So, I was very close friend. His name is Kenneth. We were in the same class. And we also sat in the same department in the church. But before I go deep into the story, let me give you a backstory to the kind of lady I was at that time, like years ago. I was this lady who took a pride in not having a boyfriend. Like told myself that I wasn't going to have a boyfriend. I even had a bet with a friend of mine that I wasn't going to have a boyfriend throughout my stay in school. Now, this is the point here. This very thing did not come from me. The whole idea of not having a boyfriend and taking a pride in it and a haircut in it did not come from me. I have this cycle of friends, these friends that just believed and took that pride that we are not having a boyfriend. And people in the class knew about it. So it was more like this girl's anyways, I don't regret taking that decision with them. But this was just what I took a pride in. So it was a no, no. Relationship was a no, no for me. Okay? But then I had this very close friend. I wasn't in a relationship with him. We're good friends, the same class, we served in the same department in the church. Um, the department, ushering department. Yes, I was in the ushering department. I've been in the ushering department for years. How I got into the ushering department is a funny one. Before I joined the ushering department, I was in the choir. But I just realized that this choir thing is not for me. Not because I cannot sing, please. But someone said I cannot sing. I don't believe that because everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. It just depends on the level of singing. So I don't agree with that. But I just came to that understanding that it's still not for me. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I loved songs, but I never realized that. Oh, I love songs. Let that people sing. Let me join them. But for me, so I left the choir and I joined the ushering department because I realized that I stood a lot of times, like during morning devotions. I was always standing, and I remember one of those devotions. One of my teachers asked me, "Why are you always standing?" And you should know the reason why someone will be standing during devotion. I'm not going to say it, but I repented, please. I repented. Alright, so I just got to realize that, oh girl, I could stand for hours. Why am I wasting that talent? I decided to make use of the talent of study to join the ushering department, and it's been amazing. Yeah, I love it so much. I just love the fact that I welcome people to the presence of God, help people not to get injured during the anointing time when you're falling left and right, and all that and all that. So many other things I love about the ushering department. So this guy was also serving the ushering department with me. I think he was even the leader at one time. I can't really recall. Okay, so and we're in the same class, so we talk a lot of times, morning and night. We go for meetings at times in the night. We talk a lot. We gist a lot. In fact, many people knew about the closeness. We're so close. One day, while I was in the class, I was quiet. Unlike me, I was just quiet. I really don't know why. Maybe one of those mood swing days. I don't know why. But then I was quiet. I was not really talking in the class. And the guy noticed it. Remember, we were in the same class. He noticed that I was quiet. And for some reasons best known to him, he didn't come to me at that time. You know why? But later on, he sent a lady to me and bought something for me, like from me. He bought egg roll. Actually, that was what he bought, egg roll. And egg roll was something I loved so much at that time. So he sent a lady to give me this egg roll, and he also sent a message because he was thinking I was sick. Actually, like, was thinking that I was sick, so he told the lady to come and take care, get well soon, and all that and all that. And sincerely, for some reasons I don't know now, I was so angry with that message. I felt like, so if I'm quiet, it means I'm. What sort of rubbish is that? What kind of nonsense is that? All this kind of talks. Somebody's caring for you and you're angry. Oh God. I don't know. So he sent this lady and he also gave her 3 egg rolls to give me. Of course, what I want to use 3 egg rolls to do. And I was even angry myself on top of the egg rolls. So I just took one. I gave her the mini 2. I can never remember now, but I just took one of the egg roll. And our friendship continued, of course. I forgive him. He was a very close friend of mine. One day, as time went on, there was this rumor that started going on in the class, like, and I did not like it, of course. I don't like such rumors. So people started saying, Praise and Kenneth are dating. Praise and Kenneth are dating. And in a relationship, yeah. And you know what that did to me? I was very angry. And if you've ever taken pride in something, like you've taken it, like you just hold something in highest esteem. Remember, I also took a bet with somebody I was not going to have a boyfriend. And now people are spreading rumors, like it was going round and round and round and round and round. Not around the garden. It was going round. Even my close friends, like my close friend ladies, they didn't believe me. Like I tried explaining several to people that came around. I'm not in a relationship with this guy. We are just friends. We are just friends. We are just friends. We are just. I kept on explaining. See, when the rumor is going on, I think it's best to do explain. because no matter how you explain, people will not understand. So at some point, I think I just got tired of explaining. One day I was in the lab, we call it home management lab, I think, because that's when we learn how to program it and all that. So we call it home management lab. I was in that lab that day, and one of the guy friends was with me, so we were like just I was cool with his friends as well, like the guy friends. I was also cool with them and talk with them. So I was with this guy in the lab. Let me give him which name should I give to him right now? I want to give him a name. I don't want to use this real name. Let me give him a name, Desmond. Okay, let me give him this name, Desmond. So I and Desmond were in that lab that day, and we were talking, one talk to another talk, one talk to another talk, and that's what we were just doing. Okay, that's what we were just doing. And at some point, he asked me a question, a sincere question. And the truth is that after that question, and after what he told me, this guy that I am calling my close friend, like my bosom friend, my paddy, 5 and 6, you see me, then every item message you see him, except nights. When we come to ourselves ourselves, we're that close. So this my close friend became, I am like me and this guy became enemies. After that very event, we became enemies, big time enemies. And at that time, I have not repented from something called malice. I could keep malice for years, months, but glory to God, Jesus has taken over my life. But me and this guy became enemies, and I did what in my mouth I would do. So at this point, I will pause the story. I will just stop the story here, like at this point, and I will continue the story tomorrow in this channel. Don't forget we do this Fridays and Saturdays, so I will give you the full gist tomorrow, what later happened and every other thing. And don't forget, at the end of the story, you'll be getting few tips on how to avoid the mistake I made. Okay, so stay tuned and please subscribe to this channel if you've not done that up to now. Like the story, throw in your comments in the comment section. Do you have any experience like this, or any question, anything at all? Say to me in the comment section. Anything good, say to me in the comment section. And see you tomorrow for the second part of this story, how I got into a relationship by mistake. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Bye.